Physics part 204. We've got an example, and on the example there are a few questions. The question B is, from F is equal to ma, the centripetal force on the pilot, F is equal to 80 into 20 is equal to 1600 newtons. Now it's your turn. In a model of the hydrogen atom, the electron moves round the molecules in a circular orbit of the radius 5.3 into 10 power raised to minus 11 m. The speed of the electron is 2.2 into 10 power raised to 6 ms. Calculate the centripetal acceleration of the electron. A satellite orbits the Earth 200 km above its surface. The acceleration towards the center of the Earth is 9.2 meters per second. The radius of the Earth is 6,400 km. Calculate the speed of the satellite and calculate the time to complete one orbit. Radians and degrees. In circular motion, it is convenient to measure angles in radians rather than degrees. 1 degree is by tradition equal to the angle of the circle divided by 360. 1 radian rad is defined as the angle subtended at the center of the circle by an arc equal in length to the radius. Thus, to obtain an angle in the radians, we divide the length of the arc by the radius of the circle. Theta is equal to length of the arc divided by radius of the circle. The angle in the radians in a complete circle would be theta is equal to circumference of the circle divided by radius, which is equal to 2 pi r divided by r, which is equal to 2 pi. Since the angle of a complete circle is 360 degrees, then 2 pi rad is equal to 360 degree, or 1 rad is equal to 57.3 degrees. Angular velocity. From an object moving in a circle, the angular speed is defined as the angle swept out by the radius per second. The angular velocity is the angular speed in a given direction, for example, clockwise. The unit of angular speed and the angular velocity is the radian per second, rad per second. Angular speed W is equal to delta theta divided by delta D. The figure shows an object traveling at a constant speed v in a circle of radius r in a time delta t. The object moves along an arc of length delta s, sweeps out as an angle. Delta theta, from the definition of the radian, will give the dividing both sides of this equation of the delta t. By definition, the linear speed of v object is the angular speed, hence v is equal to r into w. Derivation of expression for centripetal acceleration. The figure shows an object which has traveled at constant speed v in a circular path from A to B in time delta t. At A, its velocity is va, and at B, the velocity is vb. Both va and vb are vectors. The change in the velocity delta v may be seen in the vector diagram of the figure. A vector delta v must be added to vector A in order to give the new velocity vector B. The angle between the two radii OA and OB is delta theta. An angle is equal to the angle between the vectors velocity A and velocity B, because triangles OAB and CDE are similar.